Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is for you guys. Welcome on into the stream. Hope you're all having a good day. I'm having a good day. I've been working again. Saturdays. It's all about work. Right, let's get this thing started. Let's press the Minecraft button. How are you all? Hope you're doing good. If you're not doing good, I hope you're doing well. Right. Yeah. Stuff happened. How you doing, Tempered? Mortada, welcome on in. Jennifer, good to see you on the big screen. Hello, big screen. Look, extra big screen. Hello. Ajax, how you doing? Stream Elements Bot, how you doing? Hatman and Monster, how you doing? Right, what's going on here? So I kind of decided to start again. I say start again. I kind of just decided to rebuild the whole thing from scratch. Yeah, okay, I decided to start again. But the good thing is, I know so much about what I'm doing now, it's kind of easy to start again. I can say again. Right. So, what am I trying to do here? I'm just trying to lay it out. You are larger than life. Wait till you get a load of this. Extra big! What's that? Extreme close-up. I should get that set up. That'd be amazing. Wayne's World reference right there. Get the extreme close-up running. Be awesome. Right, so why did I start over? Now, my reason for starting over on this occasion was I kind of just wanted to tidy up a few messes. Like, some messes developed over time, and some of them were kind of spontaneous. But it was time to start tidying them up, really. So that's what I'm doing. So what I did up here was I built the top layer 90 degrees to the bottom layer, which means that the drops from that are very unlikely to land on that trapdoor now. Very unlikely. And this one, very, very unlikely to land on anything. So it helps. The other thing was I worked out that I could add my corners back in because I cut out the corners on this. How you doing, Porterev? I know, we're back here. We're back here. This should be like the final run at it, though. I say it should be the final run at it. It should be the one where it all goes right, kinda. I hope. Right. Alright, okay, yeah. Doing amazing. Wow, that is good. I'm doing okay. I'm not going to say I'm doing amazing. I'm doing okay. Very reserved. British people are very reserved. Very unlikely to say they're doing amazing. That just sounds like bragging. What if the other person isn't doing amazing? Only joking. The final version. Think I hear that a month ago. Lol, but why not? Yeah, but a month ago, we were only going for like, I don't know, 10 shulkers by comparison. Now we're going for 40 pods. Which is even more than what we were doing last stream. So every stream it keeps going up, right? But every stream we keep learning something more about how not to do it. That's gotta be good. Any day 6 foot above ground is amazing. Well, you know what? That is a good attitude to have. For sure and for certain. Right, let's see. This way? This way, yes. Fair enough, still have fun with this. I'm getting to a point where I kind of just want it done now. But the trouble is I'm not happy with it enough yet. This should be the one that I'm happy with. What if you wake up in a cave? Ooh. Where is the cave, above or below ground? That's the question. These are the questions that will make the difference to it. Okay. Sea lantern. Redstone repeater. Yeah, we're good to go here. Doop, doop, doop. 1, 2, 3. Flappy, flappy. 1, 2, 3. Redstone. I'm loving the lighting. See, if I wake up in a cave, it probably means I went mining, and I'm not really up for that. You know what I'm like. I'm not buried in a coffin. That's a great day. Oh man. How you doing? 1 minute. Kumar. Raj Kumar. See, I stumbled there. I apologise. How you doing, Raj? Isn't a cave below ground no matter what? Well, you know, probably. It's complicated, I'm sure. I would think a cave would be in the ground. I mean, probably. What can I say? I'm not an expert on caves. You guys know that I'm not an expert on caves. Why are you talking to me about it? Go and find a cave expert, a caveologist, or even somebody who knows which side of the build they're trying to build on. Raj will be better, yeah. I took a moment and actually read it and I was like, it's Raj, isn't it? Raj. I can say Raj. These are us English people and our inability to read. Or my inability to read. Anyway, I don't see many caves around here. How you doing, A&R? Hope you're doing well. If you're not doing well, I hope you're doing good. Hey, John, how you doing? Go away. On what? Bill, where I am minus, I don't know, too much, 10. Where I am minus 1 to where I'm minus 10. Where I am 10. Where I am 10. And naught replace. Skulk mess. And what are we doing today? Same thing we do every day, Pinky. We try to build a shulker farm. Oh, I've got to turn on that. I need my extreme close-up then. I'm from India. Love to watch your videos. Well, welcome from India. Hope it's going well over there. Not too hot, I hope. See, I watch a lot of Indian videos on YouTube. But it's usually like somebody who knows how to replace a particular circuit in a very obscure kind of thing, and they're like, well, this is how you do it, and they get on with it, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Wait, we were done with this? Never. Not until it's totally done. We're really close to being totally done with it. Like, I need to build the things up top. I need to redo the bits down here. It's not going to take that long. I hope. The thing is, I worked out how to add 4 more pods to it, so that's a thing. That's one reason why we're rebuilding it. And the other thing was the collection. The collection wasn't happening. So I kind of had to go away and rebuild the whole thing. And now it might just happen all on its own. It was, we were getting 36 stacks per 6 minutes. Yeah, but wouldn't you like another extra stack? Or 4 for every 6 minutes? 4 extra stacks per 6 minutes. Get 40 stacks per 6 minutes. Who doesn't want 40 stacks per 6 minutes? Fool is who I say doesn't. This is the thing. Hey, Gore, how you doing, Gore? Hope you're doing well. There was 23,360 per hour estimated on the post. We'll add 11% to that. And that's where we're going to be. Gore knows a thing or two. Freedom, how you doing, Freedom? Oops, where did it go? Dude, you're not... No. Ooh. No! Go away with your skulky messiness. What is that all about? We're here getting code of Stack Overflow because I hate work. Then there are people like Groover. Well, there's certain types of work that I don't like. But then there's certain types of work that I'm like, yeah, let's go for it. Wait, what? Another record? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. It depends on what Mike's up to at the moment. Like, I know Mike was taking a little break from it, but we can definitely get 23,000. Collection's a slight problem, but the real problem in the collection system's me. Like, there's an easy way of doing it, and I'm like, no, I will not. But we're getting there. 25 or 26. Yeah, one of those. Untested. I'm just going to rebuild all of this up, and it should be beautiful again. I think Mike knows what I'm doing. Well, Mike does know what I'm doing, so maybe Mike will come up with something even better, which wouldn't surprise me. By the way, anybody who doesn't know Gore is... Gore to fame. Is a pretty heavy tech head. Loves portal tiles. I don't know. That's all I ever see, portal tiles. But amazing. Amazing rates. That's the thing. Anyway, we're on the boring bit here. Oops. Rebuilding all of this because I'm a fool. Highly rated. Who's highly rated? Me. Gore. Messing about with Shulker stuff. Yeah. Been out of TBA for way too long. Kind of forgot who did that. Well, the Bedrock Archive. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been really active in there at all recently. I kind of snuck back into Tech Rock Discord. I'm liking the vibe there again now. So, you know, that's how I am, innit? Right, so we've got all of these outer ones done. Do the inner ones. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. TBA has been going through big changes. I know. I kind of pop in there occasionally. For anybody who doesn't know, TBA is Technical Bedrock Archive. I want to say Truly Bedrock Archive, but no. We haven't got one of those. And basically anything that's been designed or made tends to, I say anything, anything that's of technological interest to the Bedrock world tends to get a mention in there, or it gets a place. In the history, in the annals. Suffice to say, I think I've only got like one thing in there. Kind of sad, really. But, you know. That's how it is. Man, why is it like this? I hate this Skulk Vein mess. I've done all this side. That's amazing. Is this design complicated? Well, a little bit, but not very. I mean, yeah, but not very. I would not actually say... I'll tell you what, I'm not actually going to be doing a tutorial on this. I'm going to be doing a world download. So, if you can't follow a world download and infer what it is that's going on from a world download or a schematica, then yeah, it's complicated. You got problems. If you can build stuff and you know a little bit of technical stuff and you go, oh, I see what he did there, then you're going to be fine. If you look at something like that and go, say, I don't know what he did there, then you're not going to be fine. That's my simple answer. Doop, doop, doop. Oh, dude! You need a tutorial on this. No! You don't need a tutorial. You really don't. Look, I'm going to do like a tutorial for what is going to be a much simpler kind of farm. Totally different, really. Where did that other one go? Where did... You're there. I see you. I see you. Right. Oh no, a tutorial world would be impossible to follow. I don't know. I think it'd be alright. Doop, doop. Doop, doop. I mean, it could be a schematica. Structura. That was the one. Structura, not schematica. I don't know what I'm talking about. Last time I tried to use that, though, I couldn't get it to work. I did see one Bedrock Discord, one very technical Bedrock Discord. They'd somehow set it up to be able to produce schematic or Structura files from within the Discord. That looked very cool. I'm loving seeing all of the technical Bedrock Discords around as well. That's pretty cool. Nice. Schematica on Bedrock dedicated server would be amazing. Right, so fundamentally all the Trident killers are up and working. I'm not going to worry about collection. Autoblocks are not considered in Structura. I didn't know that. Okay, let me think for a moment. The updated one has them and repeater timings as well. I don't know when the updated one is from or anything, if I'm honest. I feel like it's been a while since I looked at Structura. Dude, no. Hey, Mike, how you doing? I have a vague worry that you've got some kind of plan to completely destroy my rates and win. I don't know, you don't win anything, do you? You get bragging rights. Right, let's get rid of that. Let's do it like this. Boop, boop, boop. Where's my water? There we go. So this is a completely new world, which I am started over with. No, I'm not working with shulkers. Whew. I might at least hold the record for a few minutes then. Oh, I see what I've got to do here. Time to Shulker Obsession, Mike. Oh. Nah, I think we're okay. Is it called My World? No. Check it out. I'm going to show you. I imaginatively called it Shulker. You're welcome. Mike's gas farm. I haven't seen the gas farm. I could be tempted to look at it, but I think after I've done with Shulkers, I might be looking at something else. I have a different thing in mind that I want to go and have a look at. I love the coffee. Yeah, I was thinking about it earlier. There's a particular farm. I can't even remember right now what it was, but it will come back to me. That I'll probably want to visit and have a go at. It's like one of the really standard farms that everyone builds. Should change your name, Shulker Guy. I should. At this stage, I'm kind of painting myself into a corner. If I get a little bit of time next week, I'm going to be making a couple of tutorials and a showcase. How you doing, by the way, Mark? Good to see you. Hey, Eric, how you doing? Good to see you too. Yeah, mostly Shulker-based tutorials, because somebody said, oh, you know what, you've just got to do like a basic one. Shulker Guy is a good AKA for 23. I used to be called Iron Man. Everyone used to call me Iron Man years ago. But then all the iron mechanics changed and it got really boring. So I don't do that anymore. You should get your farms in TBA. I don't know, I submitted one once, which was my original design for the Enderman farm. And that was like the basis for many of the Enderman farms that came thereafter. But then it all changed when they changed the spawning mechanics. And it didn't get in. So I was a bit like, oh, you know what, I can't be bothered. It's just, I don't care. I thought it was interesting for historic purposes more than anything else. I think that the sandwich is in TBA. And I think maybe my Guardian farm as well. It's all fun. Anyway, basically all I'm going to do is I'm just going to design farms, and if other people want to put them in the Technical Bedrock Archive, they're welcome to. Yeah, the zipper one. That's how I found out about that the archive existed. Come on. Doop, doop, doop. Because I had no idea. Oh man, where did this lot come from? Why is there so much of it as well? Doop, 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 doop. No, like that. Sure, man. That was kind of annoying. What is it with Shulkers? I mean, not Shulkers. Enderman just flying straight through the water. Oh, that's another thing I need to do next week. Is I need to do the Shulker Sandwich version 3, because somebody was saying that there was a glitch that would happen like once every 5 hours or something, where a Shulker could teleport through you and then push you out of the little holding cell, and then you die. And it sounds like that has suddenly got a lot worse. Like, I've had several people tell me about it recently. So it's kind of got me worried. So I'm going to have a look at that. See if I can fix that up. And put in version 3. Endermen are just tall cats that don't like water. Don't like to be looked at either, do they? Terrible. Right. And again, I like cats, but I don't like Endermen. So I don't know if I can classify them as just tall cats. You on there. You on there. That one on there. I was just casually working on this last night in front of the TV. Now I've been watching the Gwyneth Paltrow trial just because it's kind of fun. I need to go back. I need to go. I'll be back later maybe. Don't you worry, Mike. You can do what you like. You're totally fine. I think I know exactly what I'm doing. I just need to do it, you know. Hope you have a good day. Take care. The trial, yeah, it's kind of fun watching trials live sometimes. And yeah, it was fun watching this one. Oh, it is fun watching this one so far. It's like a bit of a mess. Right. So from this one, yeah, okay, we do that. And then that one can be sea lantern. No, it can't be. Has to be solid block. What's she on trial for? Well, there was a skiing accident. Right, I'll tell you a little bit about it. So way back in 2016, she was involved in a skiing accident. And apparently the person that she was in the accident with, like, is now, or brought a case against her in 2019, saying that the accident has affected him deeply. And he's brain damaged now. And he's lost quality of life, etc., etc. So he's trying to get $3 million off her. That's what's going on. And I'm not saying that in a biased way. That is just what the trial is about. And I'm going down. I'll go sort it out, Jennifer. You can see it right there. Right there. It's like peeking at me. Oh yeah, the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't hit it already. It's very nice. Very nice. Right, I think we've got all of the armor stands in place. Right. So this one is kind of simple by comparison. Set block. No. 1 and 2. Right. This is where I could really do with that wrench. Gonna put Silent Our Business on TB. Not if I don't build anything on TB. That's the problem. At the moment, everything I'm doing is in creative. So dumb. How you doing, by the way, Paul? Good to see you. Right, so let's see, that needs to go in a negative direction. Boop. Like that. Right. Set block. Observe. No, there. Observer. What's this going to be like? 5? No. Let's try 4. No. 1. 1. Set block. Observer 1. You don't even know if your tree is still at spawn. You'll log back in and it'll be gone. No. I know that my tree's still there. Jeez, they wouldn't move that. Again. Right. Do I just button it up? I think I might just button this up because it looks neater. I like how neat that is and it gives me access to the tridents. I know that my tree's still there. Ricky Roy went by it. What's going on? What's going on? That's observing up. That's observing down. That should be powering through to that. Excuse me? What the flip is this all about? What the heck is powering it? Am I being dumb? What's powering it? Oh my lord! It's broken! This, John, this is what we call Bedrock Redstone. Bedrock Redstone, right here. How you doing, Alice's mum? Check it out. Check it out. Oofa boofa. Alright, let's get rid of these buttons. New type of clock. I know. Amazing, isn't it? Works as intended. It's this thing. What? No, the redstone's okay. It's the observer. What the heck's going on under here? What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Why are you doing this? I'm lost. Oh my lord. Right, one there, one there, one there. One there. Right. You better be working this time, because you know what? I'm not looking forward to this. Right, that is more like it. It must be the set block command. Has to be. But why? I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. Observers are a little bit odd. Let's just say they're a little bit odd. Bit. Has to be the set block. That's going to be a real pain to deal with. Right. Tell you what, I'm going to ignore that for now. I'm going to do this instead, because that's just thrown me. Right, like that. Like that. Get rid of that one. Put that there. Place you like that. Nearly there. I'm going to come back to that one on top. I'm going to build up these lower modules first. Go on, close yourself. There you are. It's a surprisingly slow process, this. Like, I could do it using commands and clone and things, but just don't know. Right, that's 2 of them done properly. This is why I wouldn't want to build this in survival. Also, getting all of that sculpt catalyst, not that sure about that. Somebody will build it in survival and tell me how it went. Oh, did you go around and explicitly verify the upper ones won't drop on top of the lower ones? They mostly won't. Mostly won't. There's like the outer ring where we're at. I'll just finish this one, I'll show you. So like this one will drop right there. So there's a possibility that it can drop there, but it's a much smaller possibility. Also, I found that if you place a bit of cobweb right in the hitbox, the drops 90% of the time just drop straight down. No questions asked. The drops just go straight down. And the cobweb doesn't bother them, which is awesome. And then there's other ones where it's like completely missing. Like most of the inner ring just doesn't even look at each other. It's totally fine. So we're just going to give it a go and see. Honestly, just a few hours at a warden farm should get you all the catalysts you need. Well, even a basic warden farm will give you like 360 catalysts an hour, right? I say a basic one. I think there's only really like one style of warden farm, and that's drop them out of range, kill them. And that's pretty darn simple in many ways. Right, so that should be that all done. Water. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? Good to see you back. Hope you're not getting bored of shulkers. Have you seen Doc M's video on the Shulker mob switch? Look, basically the Shulker sandwich is a Shulker mob switch. Whether I intended it to be or not, there's enough Shulkers there to cause that kind of problem. I actually haven't seen his video on it, so I should be interested. Should be interested. It's like I'd rather watch a Nem-Bomb video. Let me put it like that. Got nothing against Doc M. I don't know. Generally, I find it isn't actually him doing the research or the work on it. It's him presenting it. And somebody else has found it. And yeah, he always gives credit, which is great, but I'd rather see the people who actually made it. Good, thank you. Finally over being sick. How are you and stream? Not sick of Shulkers yet. Oof, that's good. I'm doing very well, thank you very much, Crystal. I'm just, you know, shulkering about. Hopefully going to finish this farm layout today and just call it quits and call it done. Go away. There we go. Not you. This is the problem. Come on. Do the thing. It's moments like this when I should really be using World Edit for Minecraft, for Bedrock Edition. That would probably be a whole lot easier than what I'm doing right now. But I'm not a smart person. Come on. It's like on Java, I don't really know who the Shulker person is, like who designs all the Shulker farms. Is there any one person that does that on Java? Yeah, I agree. I like hearing from people who understand the ins and outs. I feel like I learn more from them rather than people just pretending the info. Or presenting the info. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. I've seen some absolutely terrible quality videos, but they've been the most amazing technical stuff. Like, absolutely groundbreaking. I was sitting and studying and trying to put in an all-nighter, but I received a notification, Shulker stream, and now I'm in a blanket. Well, look, all-nighters are not good for you. That's all I'll say. I feel like I'm doing you a favour. You need mental health time. I say that. I gave myself too much mental health time and got nothing done. Don't be like me, basically. What the flipping heck is this, man? What the flipping heck is that? Reminds me of university days. See, there's a reason why I didn't go to university, and that was because I didn't really want to pull any all-nighters. Also, I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life, so... Which was a huge shame, you know, it'd be very handy now. If I'd actually put in the time and effort, you know, I could be doing something that I really, really enjoy. Ilmango is legit. He isn't my favourite, but he's legit. That much is true. This is my problem though. I like designing things myself, and it ends up being an absolute time sink. So instead of just going, hey, you know what? I know that there's this design that's kind of good. I want to do it all from scratch. I'm going to wait until the last second. I work better on a time crunch. Oh man, that's stressful though. Leaving it till the end of the deadline is stressful. Right, let's go. This one. Don't worry, this is the much more complicated layer to actually produce. And we're just taking it casually today. Now, you'll be thinking I'm drowning in student loans and it makes no sense. No, you're probably right there. That's what I figured at the time. I figured, you know what? Why take on a load of student loans when I don't know what I want to do with it? Shulker Obsession part 637. I don't know. This might be the very final part. I'm not even kidding. How you doing, by the way, Nubs? Good to see you. It is stressful, but I could never get out of the habit. It just kind of... that kind of thinking, it kind of kicks you off, gets you moving with things. Yeah. A little bit of stress helps. Right, that's that one. I'm good. Aside from the foot of snow, you got a foot of snow. Oh my lord. Oops. My observations, you can't get a Bugatti either way. I'd be alright with just getting a baguette. A baguette. A foot of snow. How cold is it though, Nubs? Because that's the deciding factor for me. The amount of snow doesn't always matter, depending on your temperature. Right, let's go. Come on. I wish I'd got a little bit further than this. A baguette? I'll take 2. I have butter on mine. I have rain here. It's preventing me from planting the garden. Ooh, that sounds like here. Then again, what prevents me from planting the garden is my kind of inability to do gardening type things. Tea Fairy does all that. 30 foot, but I have to shovel it. 1 minute. 30 foot of snow. Oh, 30 Fahrenheit. Oh my lord. I'm sorry. I haven't got a good brain. 30 Fahrenheit. I'll have to think about that for a moment. I'm sure when 1.20 rolls out, we'll see Shulker 3, Revenge of the Shulkers. I think it will go into a kind of a negative arc then. It'll be like, oh, do you remember those good old days? That's like 30 foot of snow. That's insane. Yeah, sorry, I don't know. How much is that in Celsius, anyone? Like you double it and add 30 or something? Or double it, half it and take away 30? About -2. Okay. You know what? I'm going to really sympathise with you there. -2 is an absolutely disgusting temperature. It's one of the worst. It's like it's not cold enough to be dry, but it's cold that you really feel it. Worst, definitely the worst. Oof. It's fair to question, it's not unheard of near me to get 14 feet of snow. Big pass, wouldn't be shoveling that. It's like, well, I'd buy something that did it for me. I think Revenge of the Mobs might be fitting since we do use them in same ways to our own gain. Well, they shouldn't make them so useful. Right. Bottom layer. Yeah, bottom layer done. Calling it. Bottom layer done. Let's move on to this top layer again. See if I can somehow not get frustrated with it. Right. Yeah, like that. I'll just do it like this. It's fine. Totally fine. Don't need the armor stand, because the armor stand should be in place down there. I love cold weather. I always can blame having on too many clothes rather than saying I'm fat. Look, too many clothes is good. Eating well is also good when it's cold. Let's be honest. Oh, I totally agree. I'm not going to stop. I just wouldn't be surprised if there was an uprising. Truly Bedrock, there's an uprising every season. Well, when we talk about temperatures, my chef thinks if it's not colder than -4, your chief, your boss thinks it's not less than -4, it's okay to get on the roof. But I can tell you, weeks with your knees into 0 degrees water, disgusting. Oof. Your chief. That's it, the boss. The jefe. They'll always tell you it's fine. What you doing? I'm building a shulker farm. That's about all I can say. What do you think about 1.2? I don't know. What should I think about 1.2? I don't really have an opinion yet. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I don't think I've seen that film. I feel like that's a film that I do need to see. Like that. Boom, boom. Same thing we do every day, Pinky. Looks efficient in my expert eye. If. I mean, okay. I already have a design which I can claim is the most efficient design. That's a fact. I already have a design which is world-beating. This should be the upgrade to it, which makes it the best. Well, it's already the best, but it's going to be better. Only thing I want from 1.2 is cherry trees and bamboo planks. I don't know, I mean, I'm not really that engaged with 1.2. You know me, I've only just gone into the nether. It's good for me to have a bit of understanding of Greek mythology. How much of an understanding? Like, I know a fair bit about Zeus. He was a bit of a lad, if you know what I mean. Excited about writing on both sides of the sign. I think everyone is. Everyone's very excited about that. That way. The bookshelves are nice. I haven't got my head around that yet. I've seen features, but I'm not up with it, if you know what I mean. Boop, boop, boop. Right, I've got to build this entire farm before I can test it, by the way, guys. Because if I don't, it could be a problem. This is the nature of this farm. You've got to do the whole thing. You've got to do the whole banana, not the half. Mostly for sorting, it's nice. Oh, that bookshelf thing. I know what you mean now. I remember. That was a little while ago that they mentioned that, wasn't it? The bookshelves would be nice design-wise. Plus, we can organise books however we want. See, I don't tend to collect books. I buy them and use them like directly, and then I store them for future. Hoard is probably a better way of putting it. I wanted better villager mechanics, and kind of disappointed they are going to do parity. Just a minute, what are they doing parity-wise with villagers? I haven't caught up with that. What's going on? Last autumn. 1 minute, what was going on last autumn? What are we talking about? Oh, we're talking about the bookshelves, yeah. 1.20 should have named the Bits and Bobs update. That'd be quite good. The Bitsy Bobsy update. Always have books laying around. I try and get them in shulkers, but you know what I'm like with shulkers. 1, 2. Let down. Let me down. They do nothing. You missed part of my comment. I'm sorry. My brain's all over the place. I'm trying to do too many things at once. Like 2. Jake kept talking about edible signs. She's going to be eating them. What the flip? What's she eating the signs for? There's perfectly good vegetables out there. You don't have to start eating the wood. More fibre in your diet. I'm always lagging of shells. You always want more shells. Right. Let's see. That way. I'm kind of struggling with this. I shouldn't be. The only reason I'm struggling is because it's a pain to put together. Archaeology reminds me of fishing. Okay, here is a true fact for you guys. I have not looked at any of the archaeology things. I actually don't know what it does or why I should care. That's the true fact. It's not that I'm actively against it or anything. It's just like I haven't paid any attention at all. Kind of interesting in interacting with sniffers, but I'm a bit disappointed that they can't be tamed. Oh, man, why did they put them in the game if you can't eat them or tame them? What is the point of that? Just got edible signs instead. Or is this an edible complex? Afters and decorative blocks is all we're getting so far from archaeology. Don't you get brushes as well, right? You find pots. I guess I don't know, it doesn't sound interesting, right? Okay, it's not just me. I love how Java's Villagers only claims a workstation closer to the bed. Closer to them. Bedrock one is just all over the place. Yeah, it is. Bedrock it uses special set of mechanics. And it's kind of good because it reduces memory usage and stuff. Like, he'll just check a list and go, yeah, it's meant to be this one next. The sniffer has so much potential, but for now we get something to compost. The sniffer's compostable. I'm definitely losing track here. Special mechanics. I mean, it's all based around... It's mostly based around saving memory. And of course the coding system. And of course Microsoft just being like, no, you shall not have nice things. Linking in a hole is terrible. If it's just a radius thing, it's actually not going to be that bad. Think. As a technical player, we're just getting calibrated skulk sensors, that's all. They sound kind of interesting, but not exciting. But then it'll probably be a couple of updates before I work out what they're for. Well, it all goes back. Bedrock being Pocket Edition. Yeah, basically. That's what underpins it all. It's all like down to those darn mobile phones that they're going to support forever and ever and ever. Just like these Skulk Catalysts, we didn't realise they were from Shulker, for Shulker farms. Yeah, exactly. It's an Easter egg. It can make good traps. Okay, I'll take your word for that. That's counting up. Don't mind me, we just spent a whole hour of this stream so far just trying to build this farm again. I don't know. I kind of wanted 1.2 to be really special. And at the moment, I'm not feeling it. And when I say really special, I just mean like super special. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is like really special stuff going on and I just haven't noticed. Because, you know, that is very, very possible. Nay, even likely. I just feel like 1.2 should be something more. Sport phones, if only. They make Pocket Edition unplayable from what I hear. Yeah, it's true. They make it pretty difficult all round. Especially for people who want to play in peaceful. I mean, that is a sad one. You can't even complete the game anymore in peaceful. I was really hoping for Deep Dark Portal or End Update. I don't know, this is the thing. They did the end update first. Like, when you get right down to it, that was the first area that they updated, really. I think that rather than having super special features, they have been working on their marketing strategy, not over-promising and offering surprises. Yeah, it's true, they have. You're quite right, Jennifer. It is a different approach. I think the thing is, I've been playing Minecraft for quite a while, and somehow, and I don't know what it would look like, somehow I thought that 1.2 should be like a real moment. But that doesn't mean that I know anything. Let's see. Yeah, all the phones have come a long way, but it's not about the latest phones, it's about the ones that they're still trying to support. And how long it takes them to remove the support from the much older ones. My friend quit playing ages ago because of how bad mobile got. That's a shame. It's a shame to keep hearing about people not playing the game anymore because of how bad things are for them to play. Then again, I say that, I hear the same things about Java all the time. Ugh, right. I'm going that way. Yeah, that's right. We might round off this stream with a little bit of speedrunning. Like a couple of rounds of speedrunning. And I'm loving the banjo. It's got some real happiness to it, doesn't it? It's almost as good as Oompa music. Whoa. Right, 6 more to do. Could have a go nose banjo. That could be a thing. Don't think it'd work. I think they're a better approach because I was really let down last time. This time I'm not sure if I just disengaged or if I'm just rolling with it and being pleasantly surprised occasionally. I think, yeah, they've kind of... I don't know. It's really... This is the problem, right? Real talk moment. Real talk. It is impossible for them to actually serve the player base. It is impossible. You do one thing for one set of the player base and they're going to be really happy. But that player base represents like 10% of the game. And then you look at the rest of the player base, the other 90%, and they're all like, no, that's terrible. Oh, poo, poo, poo. But then they do something for that, like 10% of that 90%, and then the rest of the 90% is going, no, that's terrible. The problem is you do like one thing really nice for each group, like, I don't know, calibrated sculpt sensors, whatever they're called. That could be the nice thing for the technical community. Freebird, what's that? I had a roommate who played guitar and was learning the banjo. You do not want a roommate who plays the banjo. Really? Aren't they fun and jolly having the banjo all the time? Do they sing songs about cleaning windows? Oh, that was a ukulele, actually. Yeah, they can't please everyone all of the time. It's impossible. But the size of Minecraft, they can't actually please even 10% of the people all the time. Banjo's one volume. I presume that's kind of high. Call me the Breeze. Okay, Breeze. Oh, I should change the scene over. Seems like we could learn the banjo faster with 2 less strings than a guitar. I don't know, I've never learned the guitar. I have no point of reference for this. Oops. There. I kind of fancied learning the ukulele. I thought that'd be fun. But then I figured probably not. So I kind of learned just enough of the accordion to get by. Notice harp is more difficult to play than the guitar. It's only got one volume. Right, 1, 2, 3. Well, I'm gonna play the newest version so I can make your shulker farm and destroy economies. Oh, if you're up for that, you go for it, man. Destroying economies is fun. We normally leave it to Zloy round on Truly Bedrock, but you know. On this day, it'd be nice to do something different. I want shulker shells to be the new currency. No way. Not when you get so many of them an hour. Okay, it'll take you a week to build the farm, but nevertheless. Right, this one. Going that way, beautiful. I'm getting the hang of this now. You're building a gold mine. Literally prints money. That's what we're talking about here. You can build a shulker farm very early game. Well, not this one, of course. But you can build a shulker farm very early game and profit instantly. I'm going to set up like one which is a lot cheaper than this. And a lot smaller. Are you going to put a tutorial after you get it dialed in? No. I'm going to put out a showcase with a world download. And the various things that go with a world download, like maybe a structure file. But I'm absolutely not doing a tutorial for this. Mainly because that way insanity lies. This is not a sane build. This is not the kind of build which people without much technical knowledge should be having a go at, if you know what I mean. I remember these words when everyone thinks about starting a setup, it's going to rain money. You know, there was one of my favourite little bits of information is the film Build It and They Will Come. Is that what? No, Field of Dreams. Field of Dreams. Build It and They Will Come. There is a whole lesson of like economics based on that film and how it ruined so many people. People went broke after watching that film because they got this idea: build it and they will come. So they thought, I will build a car wash in the middle of a field where nobody goes, but they will come to it. And then they realised that people don't go to car washes in the middle of fields. Oh my lord. It's just like the most basic thing in the world. But people thought, if I build it, they will come. They believed it. They was lied to. But there's lessons about it. There's like whole theories around it. And how it broke people. You know, I like the idea of having dreams. That's great. You got to have dreams. You got to aspire. But you've also got to have a little bit of a reality check with that. That's why Darth Vader was in the movie. Was he in the movie? What was the name again? It was called Field of Dreams. I think the basic premise is that this guy's got a field. And he has a dream that he should build a baseball pitch on it. And the dream says, build it and they will come. Right? So he builds this baseball pitch, baseball field, and somehow, ghosts turn up to it. Something like that. Right? That's the only handle that I've got on this film. The voice in the field said it. Right? Okay. Economic theory. The voice in the field said, build it and they will come. Bad. James Earl Jones was in the film. Really? I should know that, but I don't. I thought it was about bringing back the dead. It might have been. I just hear that's kind of messy. Right. We have got 36 pods in place. We've got 0 tridents in place. Now, if I've done this properly, and I stand in the middle here, and I go to game mode naught, then I should get... Is the suffering still ongoing? Yes, Mal, but it's moving forward. Like, I think I've got an 11% boost on my last one. We're going to just test the theory and make sure that I haven't missed anything. Right, there are no shulker shells flying around. Oh, we've got some down there, that's good. Basically means that I've built everything correctly. Yeah, the tridents, don't worry. This is just like, before we get too excited, let's just make sure. Don't worry, the tridents will be going in. But first... Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. There. 1, 2, 3. 4. 2, 3, 4. Right. How are you avoiding shulker spam all over the place? There are only specific locations for them to actually teleport to, and that's like nowhere. It's completely locked down, so they don't try and teleport elsewhere. So that's it. The skulk. Oh, right. Basically, if the one that's dying has something else in its hitbox, like a button or a pressure plate, or whatever this is, scaffolding, then it doesn't spread. Same up above. I've got a cobweb. But the cobweb serves a purpose that the items drop straight down, like 99% of the time. So I should have like a limited set of spaces where things can land, which means I should never really have anything landing on top of here, which is pretty cool. Nope. Sea lanterns are the secret. They are the secret. They transport redstone and they don't teleport to them. They are beautiful little things. Yeah, hopefully. Right, so that's the same level as that. Yes, that works. That's beautiful. 1, 2, 3. Right there. That's where I want you. Right. So from here, I'm going to do one of those and then one of those. Right, so this is how we're going to get up to 40. This is how we're going to get that increase. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now I need to get an armor stand stood right here. Which, actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. It's fine. Totally fine. Go boom, bada boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get the trident killer right there. Where's positive? That's my negative. So you there. You there. You're paranoid seeing this. Why are you paranoid? What are you paranoid about? Right, so shulker, first ring, second ring, there. Boom, bada boom. So this is basically just me using the original design outer layer here. It was spaghetti already. Well, look, this is the whole point. This is why I'm not doing a tutorial on it. Absolutely no tutorial on this. Oops, that's not a shulker. Yeah, we're going totally spherical here. We're making the most usage of every inch that we can. Right. Boom, boom. Cobweb. Right. So, where do I need to get you? Like, it doesn't matter so much. Like that. Like, this one, I'm not having to fight anything much because it's not going to block any view. Like, realistically. Oh, this is totally fine. This is beautiful. Right. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Right, good, good, good. Structura greater than any tutorial. I mean, that's kind of what we're going to end up with on this. It's going to have to be a Structura thing. Structura, we'll download. See how we go. What? You guys should be able to see me. Why can't you see me? And why am I getting bullets at me? Yeah, one armor stand should be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my shulker could be right here. I feel like I've got this wrong somehow. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be my shulker. No matter where the shulker dies, the nearest catalyst will go off. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I think I've misplaced this one. Two, 3, 4. Right, okay, so... Yeah, we misplaced this. Not the end of the world, though. Just move everything over by 1. Rid of that water for starters. Rid of that one. 2. Let's move you over by 1. Where I get a little bit focused. Because I haven't actually tried this before. So what we'll do instead of what I just did... Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did. Did it like that, innit? No. Dude, open. Right, we're going to test this first. Excited to see this work. Me too. I'm very sad if it doesn't work. Let's put it like that. Like that. Oh yes, we're still going. Eye of the Night, we're still going. It's the same farm essentially. I keep getting stuck on it. Right. So like that. Armor stand there. Right, let's spawn proof this real quick. Imagine making this start game. Right, there's another thing that I need to sort out was I saw some shulker bullets coming at me from somewhere. But I don't know where. So let's just test this first. Yes! Yes! It works. I haven't been to the end of my world yet. I'm tempted to go there so I can build a little version of this. You could. I'm going to build like a 4-way version where you stand in the middle and you just have 4 of them around you and it just dumps a load of shulkers. It'll be a couple of thousand shulkers an hour. Right, that is the start of this. So, no shulker bullets. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. I may have just been slightly off in my positioning. 4. 1, 2. Go like that. There. That's what I needed. Pretty sure that's right, right? It looks a little bit low. A little bit... It does look a little bit low. What's going on here? Okay, that's at the right level. That's not. Right, we're going to rates test this. So we'll get all of the modules built up, get tridents in all of them, and then we'll rates test it. Because the way that I've set this up, as far as I'm concerned, collection's not a question, it's not an issue. So I'm feeling okay about it. What is that? Oh, that's Skull Catalyst. What a mess. Right, some of that there instead. Come on, open up. Thank you. A lot. Yes. Very much a lot, I hope. Well, I'm going to do a TB stream. Probably next week. Like, I feel like this is it's very nearly done. I don't feel like I need to worry about the collection anymore. It seems to be most of the way there. Right, boom, boom, boom. Right, should we just build this one up now? Might as well. Skull Catalyst there. Observers. Yeah, we'll do the buttons in a moment. Trust me. Definitely going to do the buttons. Not going to forget that. That's my positive direction. So we've got one there. One there. Does UK time change soon? Tomorrow. Tomorrow we do the time warp again. Why do we still have to have daylight savings? Can't we just, like, refuse? Who do I speak to about this? This constant mess of changing times. Right, that's all good. Let's go do this one whilst I'm looking at it. I don't need that one anymore. That'll do. You hate it too? Oh, it's ridiculous. Like, why? Who are we trying to please with it? I was so dead when it changed here. I like to think that it's not going to affect me, but it actually does. It actually does. It really just tires me out. And it takes me weeks to readjust. Hey, Magbar, how you doing? You're almost in time for a test. Almost. We're nearly there. We're nearly there, yeah. Right, that way. Got negative in that direction and positive in that direction. The farm's very much nearly there. Boop, boop, boop. I'm just going to have to throw a ton of tridents at this thing. 40 tridents with impaling 2. And then we've got a rates test going. Like they say, collection is optional. I think it's optional. Lose an hour of work, yeah, but they add it back on at the other end. It's just... why? Why do it to us? Okay. So we're coming out this way. One... No. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Did you add cobweb? You can see it on the one there. You got one, bro. Come on, open up, darn you. No, you do not. Okay. How does this one work from here? It's from the back one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. From the back line and across by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. So that's where my shulker should be. 2, 3, 4. So that's where my solid block's going to go on top of. And that's my front one. Sculpt catalyst behind it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Boop, boop, boop. Do the skulks need... So the skulk doesn't spread? Yes. Don't want the skulk to spread. Because that could be a... Not a major problem, but it could definitely be a problem for me. Like, my design uses this to hold down the armor stand. If that gets skulk on it, it's not going to be held down anymore. It'll float up and I've got problems. Right, let's get these two in place. 2. I'm going to go on the outside with this one. Oh man. That's the negative direction, so that's where that one's going to go. Oh, you're ranting A&R, sorry. I wasn't paying proper attention. See, these top modules, I absolutely love them. They're just dead easy to put in place. The bottom ones are a pain. An absolute pain. That. Cobweb. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where you go. 4. Filter. The block that it sits on. Sculpt sensor stuff. Like that. Good luck populating this farm, by the way. Yeah, I think if I do a few of these modules, I'll do top ones. Yeah. If you're doing just like a few of them, I would just do the top layer. No questions asked. Like, if I could organise the collection. Now, if it was all about, if the collection was okay the other way, I'd just ignore them. I wouldn't bother with the bottom ones. But we're going for records here. We're not going for the joking money. Sculpt catalyst on this side. Another one of you there. Put that, do that. 1, 2. 1, 2. Positive. Oh, that's good. That's good. So you can go there. And you can go there. Then collection will be easy too. Yeah, if you just did a top layer of this, you'd be rolling in shulkers like 13,000. But you know, what's the problem with this? Just gently competitive we are in the tech world. Right. So that's 40 modules built up. I still haven't put in my armor stand in all of the places that I need to. You're gonna go there and then there. An armor stand on that one. Gently. Yeah, well, I think the thing that I mean about gently competitive is that usually what you find is that somebody does something new or different and interesting, and then somebody else will push that further, and then it keeps going like that, and that's all that you're really trying to do, is advance. And the thing is, in my mind, it's all perfectly good-humoured. There's nobody out there trying to destroy somebody else. It's just like, we want to see cool stuff. You need to open up that bottom gate on the last one there. I don't need to, but it would help with the drops. Like, if it was closed, the drops would sit on top of it, which would be useless. Right. So everything's in place. Clear. Right, we're just going to stand over here for a moment. I'm going to hit game mode 0. Trident will be very much next. I think what is next is actually... You guys need to hear these things. And at the moment, you kind of can't. There we go. Right, this is safe. Right. Kill. Oops. Kill at a type equals item. I wish we had bells. No, you don't want bells. No way. Right. We need to time the test. That's another thing. We'll need to set up the command blocks. Something like that. So, sea lantern. Need to shovel some more, no worries. We'll be testing soon, I promise. Right. Torch. Redstone. So if I go like that, and then step across here and put a torch on it. That's how we're going to do this. How you doing, Papa Ronnie? Hope you're doing well. We're kind of nearly at the test moment. Right, so that can go there. Boom, ba-da-boom, ba-da-boom. Seriously? Oh, okay, I see what's happening there. That's okay. Just trying to move the redstone far enough down so that it's not going to be within the teleportation range. I don't want Shulker's trying to teleport onto my thingamybobbity words onto the command blocks. Finally catching a stream. Oh, I'm glad to see you here. Always nice to see people catching streams. Right. Gonna do a repeater. Oh man. Yeah, repeater. We're just gonna do this cheap. My brain keeps wanting me to save redstone, but I mean, what for? Like that. Doop, doop, doop. I think I'm far enough out of the way now. Right. Give Groover command lock. Yes, please. Okay, let's take the torch away, because I know that that reaches now. I think this is the only problem, Papa Ronnie. I've been a little bit obsessed with shulkers recently, so every stream has been like this. Game rule. Do mob loot. True. It needs an impulse. It's unconditional. Needs redstone. Done. And then game rule. Do mob loot. False. And we're going to delay that by Ooh. What do we say? 6,000 ticks? That'll be 5 minutes exactly. Yeah, 6,000 ticks. That is 5 minutes, isn't it? Well, we keep coming back. I know, I don't know. Maybe it's just, I don't know. Maybe you're crazy. Always active and conditional. 7,200, I guess. Is that 5 minutes? If it's 20 ticks a second, that means 120 ticks a minute, right? No. 1,200 ticks a minute. Multiply that by 5. Yeah, it's got to be 6,000. Yeah, 6,000. I watched most of them later. I've learned a lot about shulker farming. Haven't we all? Haven't we all? Honestly, I've been really enjoying it, but at this stage, I kind of just want it done. If I do 72,000, I think I'm going to be overrun with shulker shells. So if I do 6,000, then I multiply whatever the result is by 12. That's what we'll do. So whatever the result is, we'll multiply it by 12, and we're good. Shulker love. It is shulker love. We're almost ready to test the rates here. Repeat. TP at E type equals item to the player, which is a me. Let's give myself a lever. We've got 40 now, Mike. 40 seems stable. Okay. Game rule. Do... Let's see. Command block output false. Like, I don't want it to tell me that it's teleporting it to me. I just want it to do it. What did you get from the silent for the shulkers, if I may ask? Diddly squat. A whole load of competition. That's all he gave me. Gave him all those shulkers, and he's just like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to open a shop selling shulkers. How rude is that? Right. Clear. Give Groover Trident. No, not llamas, thanks. I've got some of those. Enchant at self, impaling 2. The rest of you got a giggle. Well, that's good. That'll suit me. That suits me fine. On there. It was quite fun seeing Silent trying to move them around and killing half of them. That was fun. And I definitely made a few mistakes with them. Like, I don't think I expected them to multiply quite as much as they did. This is where we find out if it's actually going to work. And the way this is all set up, it's going to need a hopper minecart underneath this one. But everything else can be a water tray collection. No, not happy with that one. That one's going to cause problems. Right, bottom layer done. Middle layer is going to be difficult. Mainly because of things like that. Right, okay. That's actually a method. Glitching a hop in a minecart inside, that is not that hard. No, it doesn't even need to be inside, it just needs to be under. Like, there's small possibility. Oh, actually, you know what? Hop a minecart going back and forth underneath a row would be good. Just to deal with them. Did I forget something? No, I didn't. Thank you. Right, next. Right, top layer. Well, we can just do the same up here, but it's a lot of throwing and breaking and placing, isn't it? Well, that was useless. Gave up the ghost that quickly. Collection is optional. Yeah, well, I'm going to call it somebody else's problem. Yeah, this is kind of working. Think. Got to make sure that you're replacing these as you go, because if you don't, this is going to be everything's got to be ready at the end farm. I can't see it's too bright outside in the snow and too dark inside. It's called snow blindness. It's a real condition. Don't look it up. It's not that rare. I wonder if there's an easier way of doing this. I'm thinking there is, but you know. Sometimes I do wonder if you do actually know. Because I keep saying, you know. Do you know? The cobweb is really ingenious. It deals with like 90% of the problems. It doesn't deal with every single problem, but it works. Yeah, it's a nice little thing. I just thought, will that work? And it did. I set up a little world where I was testing it. I was like, what is the deflection of the drops? How big an area do they drop in? And then I put in the cobweb and it was just like, and then 1 out of every 100 just got boop. So I'm happy. Happy enough anyway, for now. Just gotta get all of these thrown. Oh my lord. Are we on the final countdown yet? Like, how many have I got left to do? It's the final countdown. 8. Are you sure? I feel like it's going to be more than 8. I may be wrong. Seven. No, it's got to be more than that. And the cobweb's the easiest place, I guess. It's reasonably easy to place. The problem is you've got to place it after the shulker's not there. You missed the whole side. Okay. Good job I didn't yet. Oh, man. Okay, that's where I started. So now I've got 7, right? Yeah, I see all of them there. I see all of them there. Right. If you only build the top layer, wood don't need the cobwebs. No, exactly, you wouldn't. You absolutely wouldn't. As long as you didn't miss a whole side. I hope not. Got me worrying now. If you're still there, Mike, you see where I got my extra 4 in. Oops. Thank you. Couldn't you just throw it at the planks and relog? I could. But I'm kind of not. That's all I can say about it. Yeah, I guess I could. But when I've got 3 left to go, you think you could have said that around about 15 ago, right? Right. We have shulkers, but where are the cats? The cats are elsewhere at the moment. They're staying away from me, which is good. It takes a little bit of focus. Is this the last one? I think... No. Completely made a mess of that. Right. Put the button back on the last one. That could have been fun. Oh, Stream Elements, calm down. Sorry, Nubs. Stream Elements, the bot has done something to your messages, and I don't know what. All that I know is that it's done something and probably deleted them. Right. At this stage, I'm going to relog. And hope that I've done all of the tridents correctly. Because if I haven't, little bit of trouble. You were yelling to get my attention. Well, you got my attention. Well done, it worked. Definitely worked. Okay. Whoops. What did you want to say, Nubs? I'm listening. Okay. Let's do a clear. You missed that button. Thank you very much. Definitely missed the button there. Right, so I want to be aligned, centered. Right, let's just go game mode 0. Oh, 1 minute, 1 minute. I need a button here. Button. I need it onto my feet. / game mode 0. Right. Oh. Game rule. Do mob loot false. Time to make a farm with 80 modules. No. Don't do it. Right. All of these are working beautifully. Oh, that one's not quite doing... No, that one is doing its thing. That's fine. The top layer looks fine. Right. So, let's just do a quick clear. And then this is a 5-minute test. This is 5 minutes only. I'm just going to run it at 5 times speed. So this will give us an idea whether it's definitely working or not. Maybe 5 minutes is too long. Like, what should I be getting in 5 minutes for this? Yeah, that's a good question. What's going on here now? What kind of earthquake are we talking about here? And we're full. And they're still coming. Did it work? They're still teleporting in from all over the place. I'm a little bit worried that I got the command wrong. I feel like it should have stopped by now. No, this is wrong. Something's wrong. It's working, but the test is wrong. Game rule, do mob loot false. Always active, chain, unconditional. Do mob loot true. That should have worked. 6,000 ticks, right? $34 stacks in 5 minutes, you think? Oops. 25,000 an hour. I think so. That's what it should be, but... like... clear. Game rule. Do mob loot. My grandson came in. He doesn't believe you are real. Can you say hi? His name is Camden. How you doing, Camden? I am real. Trust me. I'm not made up. I'm real. Do mob loot. False. Let's see. Everyone in chat should say hello to Camden as well. Just prove they're real. Because if you don't prove that you're real, how do you know? Right. So, a ghost on a baseball field. Oh, man. See, we're all real. Most of us. There's a bot or two out there that probably aren't real, but they're real bots. Oh, man. Right. Let's hit the button. And then let's hit the speed up button. Not real or a bit. Or a bot. You're neither real nor a bot. Yes, Groover's fake. AI generated. Wow. That's implying some kind of intelligence went into my making. Pure accident, I'm sure. Right. We're waiting to see. So you think 34 stacks within 5 minutes? How dare you call me a bot? Well, if the diode fits. Oh dear. Ask an AI to make a shulker farm. Oh dear. Right, right. That's it. 5 minutes. First place your doors. Oh, classic. Right. That stopped right this time. It did. It did. So what we're saying, 33... That's 32 and a half. Let's get my calculator out. 32.5 times 64 times 12. 24,960. I think it's time for another test. Clear. Game mode 0. So that's just the wrong side of it. Needs one more module. Yeah, but there's going to be a little bit of a variation. So there's going to be times when it gets more and times when it gets less. So you've got to take into account the RNG. Okay, so we're doing that. We're going to hit that one. And then we're going to go over here and hit this one. Sample size 30. Yeah, exactly. I'm not running this 30 times. I mean, I should run it for an entire hour, but that would mean I'd have to sort out some kind of collection, which, you know, I'm not into. If I run it for 5 minutes several times, gotta start with the smoker. Ooh, very nice. I hope you have a nice brisket ready to go. Stream Elements, what have you done to Porterev? The bot is auto-modding tonight. Or today. This morning for some of you. If you want a real test, you need like 4 hours for real results. I know. I know. I just don't fancy running it for that kind of length of time. Oh, Stream Elements? What? Can't believe you just did that to Porterev again. I'm going to have to tweak its settings a tiny bit. Right. So that was another 5-minute test. 35 stacks. You'd have to have a chunk of storage on that thing for 4 hours. You'd have to have a shulker loader. You'd have to use shulker loaders to deal with all of this. So we're saying if I ignore those 19, that's 34 stacks. So 34 times 64 times 12, 26,112. So I think we can say comfortably 25, depending on RNG. So there's going to be a number somewhere in between. Third test. See, for some reason the bot doesn't mind that, does it? It's crazy. Game mode 0. Lag and look, exactly. Can we cheat engine this for 1 hour AFK? Where would I put all of the stuff? I'm just going to run this one again. We go like that, and then we go like this, and then we apply. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do one more test after this. And we're going to run it for 5 minutes again. But this time we're going to run it without it teleporting the items to us. And I want to see where all the items land. Like, I want to know that I'm not going to have anything sat on top of trapdoors. Because if I can avoid that, we're golden. We've won. It's the trapdoor that's the problem. See, that's more... It's kind of where we'd hope it would be. Yeah, even more. I think basically we can conclude that all 40 pods are working full efficiency. That's the good thing. So what we've got here, we've got... I'll get rid of that again. That's the same as last time. Just a shade different. Right, let's clear the inventory. We're going to start it up again. No, I need to go down, don't I? Almost 34.5. It's very much nearly there. Right, sea lantern. About there. So something that I need to work on next is one, definitely collection, but I'll do that off stream as long as this is working the way that I expect it to, and two, how to get in and out of the farm without getting destroyed. I've got a very simple idea for doing that, which should work perfectly. Right, we're lovely and centered. Let's go game mode 0. This should mean that all the items just drop straight down. There they go. Right, let's run this at a little bit of a speed up time. I'm not even going to use a water elevator. I'm going to use an old-fashioned... I'm going to use a thingy-bobbly elevator. Come on, brain. A minecart elevator. So you know when you click up and you just right-click on the one above you and you go up, like that. Slime, nah. Minecart elevator. It's all it needs. Right. You know what I'm seeing? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. I think we're done. Well, if I just do a minecart elevator, you just right click and you just go up, up, up and up, and it'll pop you right in the middle of this top area, exactly where I want it to be. Yeah, I think totally worth the rebuild. Yep. So that's 90 degrees to that. All of the drops fall out of space. So realistically, collection on this could quite happily be just water collection underneath for the main part, and then you've got a little bit of collection to deal with here. Like, that one looks like it's going to be pretty darn close to there, but then if I have the water flowing off either side, it'll make sure that nothing stays on there. Yep, we've done it. We've dealt with the final issues. Kill at E type equals item. Going to do one final test. A last 5-minute test. Because basically it's time for me to wrap up the stream. Finally I can sleep. I can sleep happy actually, because I did a little bit of a logic test. Like when I rebuilt it, I did a couple of other tests to go along with it. And I think I've got the maximum number of locations on the top and the bottom floor. Adding the 4 around the edge, that gets us up to the 40. I would love to be able to add 2 more locations to get to 42. Because that would be the correct number. Oh, don't you worry, Mike. Honestly, I got it. I understood. I will sleep tonight. I'm definitely going to sleep tonight. Right. Game mode 0. Let's give it a second or 3. Clear. Hit that. Hit that. Fly. Five minutes. 5 minutes. That's not a bad little buff. I think we can. I think I can put 25,000 on this at least. Like I wouldn't even know where to begin with a 4-hour test. See, this is the thing. Sometimes when shulkers die, they don't drop a shell. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. So you kind of... You're at the mercy of the game being kind. There is an infinitesimally small possibility that this farm could run for an hour and produce nothing. But that possibility is so minuscule as to be beyond comprehension. Okay, we're in... Ooh! You know, I think 34 stacks is the number. That seems to be where it likes to be. "34 stacks in 5 minutes. Trouble is, this is only 5-minute tests. A lot of the tech community would expect tests that run for hours. So like I say, between streams, I'm going to refine the last few points on this, like the how to get into the farm and how to get out of the farm thing. And I'm going to add collection to this. And I think all I'm going to do is I'm going to do it real simple. I'd be happy to run statistics for you. Are you good at statistics? I think I could do like standard deviations. The problem is it's such a short test. Ooh, that was close. You got a great shulker breeder. You'd need it. You're a mathematician. Oh, blimey, Jennifer. I could have asked you some questions. Statistics might be interesting. I think the problem is it's the longevity of the tests that people are going to want to know. That was very close to 35 stacks, though. I'm reasonably comfortable to say 35 stacks every 5, or 34 stacks every 5 minutes. Right. Let's wrap this up. Because it has been a long few weeks of testing this. But we're ready. Yeah, you need a shulker breeder. For sure and for certain. Oops. I just updated my game mode to 0 again. Super impressed. Thank you very much. It took a while, but we got there. And it took a lot of help from the stream. And a lot of help from Mike. I wouldn't have got anywhere near this without Mike's help. But that's how it is. You help each other out and you get further ahead. Right, let's press the end button because I need to eat food and things. It is that time of day for me. In fact, it's 8:30 in the evening. I haven't had anything to eat yet. So we're calling it quits. We're saying 34 stacks, 5 minutes, or something. I don't know. I'm going to say goodnight to everyone. What, you're quitting the shulker farm? Never, I don't believe it. I am. I'm going to stop for now. That's me done for the moment. Like, I can't see a way of doing better than this right now. If Mike comes up with something, I might get back into it, but for now I'm done. Right, it is time. I'm going to press the end stream. Thank you very much for hanging out with me once again. I think we've got a set of results which say around about 26,000 an hour. And yeah, I'm happy. Take care, guys. See you again soon. And Mike, over to you. I know you're not doing shulkers at the moment, but we'll see. Bye.